What's up, everybody? Good morning. It is very early in the morning and I have not made a video in a pretty long time, so I wanted to throw out a quickie. I have been like stupid busy lately. I wanted to check out a stick and poke with you guys today and do it really quick, really short video. Oh yeah, quick disclaimer. Anything I say is just for entertainment purposes and slight. This is not a DIY. This is not a tutorial. This is not me telling you guys to go home and do this yourselves. This is just me reviewing other people's processes that they put out on the internet and seeing how I would personally improve them, seeing how I would do that myself. Not to the full extent of a step-by-step or anything like that. Just if you feel like you want to start doing tattoos at home or if you want to stick and poke, please go through my tattoos playlist. And I go through tons of scenarios and the processes that you'll see online that people do completely wrong on a daily basis that are very risky for you. I'm going to watch this, let you see the no-nos in it, let you see what I think. And yeah, it's all good. Y'all ready? I'm ready.
Welcome to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be doing a stick and poke tattoo. Well, he's going to be doing it on my leg. I'm getting this little moth. It's got like eyes in it, and I'm getting it on my thigh.
Okay.
We already did the stencil.
I like the
so
eyes.
You didn't really get to see that.
They're cute.
But if you guys want to learn how to do it and everything and where to get it all from, go subscribe to John's channel. It'll be linked in the description, and he's going to do a video explaining where he gets all his stuff, because it's not really.
And then how I do the stencils, and then how I actually stick and poke.
Yeah,
and
because
some little tips and tricks.
Okay, so I just let y'all know he didn't do an update video because I looked and I wanted to see and it wasn't there, and I was very disappointed in you, John, but that's okay. So you do your thing, right, buddy? It's all good. Also, I'm digging her makeup. I literally like threw on some blush and like filled in my eyebrows in like 2 seconds because I'm like, holy crap, I look like but she looking very nice today.
Go follow me on there for some like really aesthetic, vibey little vids. Also, really quick
Vibey little
disclaimer
vids
before anyone says anything. We don't have any gloves because we are in a pandemic. Melbourne just went into stage 3 lockdown.
Okay, so this video is like a little bit older, but y'all need gloves. Like, if you're going around stick and poke, poking people, tattooing people, you should always have gloves. Like, you should have had like a couple boxes of gloves well before the pandemic started. And then if you were really concerned about it, you'd still have those gloves because you wouldn't be going out and tattooing people. So y'all make your own choices, but I don't think safety is like a super big concern for these guys right now. Okay, anyways.
So we couldn't buy any gloves anywhere, but he's washed his hands like really he's literally washing his hands right now again.
That's nice.
And it's just on me. If he was going to do it on someone else, he would obviously wear gloves. Okay, so I'm just getting...
I don't know y'all's relationship to each other, so maybe y'all live together, I don't know. Maybe you're stuck together and you have nothing else to do. I know when I was in quarantine, I went a little crazy. I feel y'all, okay? We all went through quarantine. We all did some weird shit. I get it. But tattooing yourself without gloves, I actually didn't get any tattoos during quarantine. But to explain why you need gloves a little bit better, it protects the client, it protects yourself, and just cross-contamination, just getting it in your fingernails, just you sweating onto your client and getting your sweat into their tattoo while you are poking them and opening up their skin, the body oils that go back and forth, the idea that, you know, what if she has AIDS? I have no idea. I don't know who you are. Maybe she doesn't know she has AIDS. Maybe somebody you're tattooing without gloves that you've trusted your whole life don't know they have AIDS. Don't know. You don't know. They could have something else. You have no idea. I have no idea. It's not safe. I'm just going to tell you, it's never safe. Even tattooing yourself without gloves is never a good idea because your petroleum jelly just soaks into your skin, takes forever to get out. Your body oils are getting all over your equipment, which is not good for your equipment at all. It's a whole lineup of things of just wear gloves. You don't want your oils or blood or anything to come in contact with your body or your equipment or somebody else. And that's gross. Plus, I don't want to touch somebody else while they're bleeding. Like, I have like tattooed like half sleeves all at once and like giant back pieces and all kinds of crap, and just watching them just leak out like a packaged piece of meat, just like laying on the table and just like, I don't want that on me. It's nasty, okay? It's nasty. It's nasty.
On my thigh, and literally look how cute it is.
That's very light. I mean, you can have a super light stencil, and if you're a little bit seasoned at this stuff, you can deal with a super light stencil, double up stencil, whatever y'all want to do. It is possible. I think this is a hand-drawn stencil. Well, yeah, I mean, he doesn't have gloves. I really doubt he's printing it out. But it is hand-drawn, so it's also, you know, not going to be symmetrical. It's kind of more like that organic, like, alternative stick and poke, whatever y'all call it. I don't fucking know. But it is a cute, aesthetic, vibey. You know, it's all about what she likes. So, I get it. I don't know how old she is, but this looks like a young adult, older teenager style tattoo.
That's just the stencil. He hasn't, like, started doing anything on it.
Don't touch it.
But that is so cute. I'm so excited.
It is cute. And off he goes to the races. And it's like no soft lining. It's just chunk, 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 chunk. But that's okay. We don't need to wipe it. That's okay. I don't really approve of this method. I don't know if it's just something people do to map it out, or they're worried of losing their stencil because it is so light. It's very possible.
This is the first layer, and now we're gonna wipe it off.
Ooh, buddy. Yeah.
That's the noise, by the way.
Baby wipes. Oh, God.
Oh, that looks actually sick.
Just wait.
Ooh.
That sounded like an alarm going off. Woo, where'd it go? What he's really missing out on the stenciling aspect is that I think he's also stenciled in his shading, and this is kind of like a beginner mistake because I used to do this very, very early on. I mean, like my first or second stencil drawing for my boss at a shop, he was like, hey, I don't want you to draw in the shading. You can map it out, but don't put it in the stencil in black or anything like that. So he has like these areas where he's mapped out his shading, but it's very unnecessary. Whenever you want to like map shading in your tattoo, you just dot it to the edge of it, and then you have your reference picture, your original picture you're working off of, and you just map it from there. Some people just completely freehand it, which I think is freaking awesome. I'm down for that. But this is just interesting. I really hope he put some white in it, like especially on like the eyelid, the bottom eyelid area, for the eyes, because those are gonna get super, super muddy really soon.
First layer. That is looking sick so far. It's only gonna need like 3 probably, and then we do the shading. Okay, so now he's just doing some shading.
Also, I'm pretty sure she already has blowouts in there. I might be wrong. It's kind of hard to tell over a computer, but I'm pretty sure you got some really heavy areas right in here for just individual dots that he might be over poking on. I mean, you've obviously got the gaps, and the lining doesn't actually connect because he didn't wipe, so even like that comes off at an angle. When you're a tattoo artist, those things seem microscopic. It's also like super easy to point out where your lines are not connecting correctly, and it overall just is not the cleanest tattoo when you do it that way.
Look at how good it's looking.
Okay, it is looking. It's looking like a nightmare. It is very creepy and squiggly and messy, and we are totally down for all of that. I think, personally, if I were her, I would go in with a whole lot of white to fill in those little itty bitty pieces, and go over the sections, like the big sections of it, and do some clean lining in it with an actual machine, because you want it to be crispy. And right now this is not crispy. It is like the edges are just like fading off already. And it's not going to be the prettiest long term for sure. It's going to be a little muddy moth at some point. Anybody else looking at his nails? Like that top nail on his hand, he's not. You like this right here? He's like, I washed my hands. I'm going to wash my hands. And then it's like, your blood is in my fingers. Your blood has soaked into the pads of my fingers. Hopefully I didn't touch anything else in the room because my oils are getting into your tattoo. Wow. Also, what is up with this floor, man?
He finished that eye.
It's finished. He's done. These are 90% gone. And this is all blown out. All of this. Like this whole gray fog right here. This is all blown out. All of that is blowouts. All of this is blowouts. Like everywhere I am just like starting to trace around is all blowouts.
How sick does that look? It literally looks like professional. But like, wow, that looks so sick. It's done. This is the final result.
Oh,
Literally,
yes.
how amazing is that?
How
Holy
amazing.
It's so good. Guys, I am so in love with this tattoo. It is my new favorite. These clouds were my favorite, and they still are.
Oh, I
This
like
is
the
my
clouds.
new
They're not
favorite.
clean either.
Holy shit, I can't believe
But I like them.
how good it is. And that's all for today's video. If you liked it and you want more tattoo videos, give it a fat thumbs up.
She got another tattoo. Wow. She has like 88,000 subscribers. I hit like 160 this morning and I was like, oh, I'm making it. No, this is a fun hobby. I have a good time doing stuff like this. Buddy boy's back. He's looking like a sweet baby country boy. And I am vibing with that because I used to work with a bunch of country boys who look just like that. I see she has very long hair now, so Jesus Christ, how did you grow your hair out that fast? Is it real? Nope, no gloves. He has a machine, so he's not going to stab her forever. He's going in dry, which is the best feeling ever, especially on your stomach, because we don't need jelly or none of that to make it glide in better, keep from being a super big mess. We already know that he is a little bit heavy-handed with the stick and pokes. He's got a nice big fat ring on there too, so it can get all gummy underneath it, or whatever bacteria and oils are hiding underneath that ring can end up sliding out and getting in her skin. It's nice. Okay. See, as you can see, even somebody who was not like amazing at stick and poke, it's a lot easier to pull off a tattoo, even on the stomach, which is a very hard area to stretch and deal with. I don't know why he's going over that lining over and over again, because that's uncomfy, but it's not the best stretch. When you stretch in between these two fingers, you have the least amount of muscle to actually get a clean stretch. You want to use these fingies, but that's okay. I mean, they're obviously buddies.
Oh, that was my double chin.
Whoa, those are not the same. Those are not the same twos. Okay, so this is obviously hand-drawn, which you are not going to get a consistent lettering, regardless how good you are at it. There's a dog hair floating in the air right now. My dogs are getting all sassy out there. Yeah, so doesn't matter how good you are at lettering. When you freehand it, unless it's like calligraphy or like really nice intricate lettering, you are going to see the discrepancies of it. Even if you do print out your lettering, sometimes they do come out slightly staggered depending on if you're going inside the lines, outside the lines, right on them. It's very microscopic little details that come out differently as a finished result. So These are not the same twos. I can see that the last one he's about to do is not the same as either of those, but you know what? Not my body. I see he's got some spray going on his fingers right there. I don't know why his nails are black. Oh, I hope that's nail polish. Okay, we're good. We're good. So he's really going to town on that. I don't really know if his tube is set correctly. He obviously doesn't have a light to see if he is doing blowouts. He's probably going stupid slow because he wants to make sure that ink is going down the tube, which if you have jelly on, then it is a lot easier for that ink to come out of the tube actually. It kind of like creates this little, like, here's your skin, here's the tube, here's the jelly. That jelly, when you poke the needle into it, kind of distributes the ink a little bit easier, so you're not waiting for the ink to fall out of the tube, basically. Do I like this? No. I like it better than the moth, so.
I'll just clean it up a little bit with a wet wipe thing.
Yeah, baby wipe.
How cute it is. I love it so much. Thank you.
Honestly, tattoo videos, they're gonna get a whole lot of views on them regardless. I really wish that she wouldn't be throwing her friend under the bus like that, because he is probably getting crapped on by the internet. There's obviously gonna be people who are rooting for him and stuff like that, but honestly, he is building up this online presence of eye tattoo without gloves, without petroleum jelly, without proper sanitation, and that just doesn't make him look good. Yeah, I get it, y'all want to live your best life, but you're not being safe doing it. I try not to be too much of a butthole while I'm doing reviews. I really don't. Like, I don't intend to bully people or anything like that, but I also try to get the point across that is a huge deal to be tattooing without gloves. And just because you see other people doing it and them being okay does not mean you should be doing it. I'm sure she has some sense of aftercare because she likes to do piercings and things like that. I don't know if she's licensed or not. I don't know if she's just being an alternative girl. I don't know her, so I'm not gonna, be super judgy and rude or anything. It seems like he, shows up in her videos, pretty often, so they're obviously best friends. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think that's it for today. I think I'm just some random girl, some random Midwest girl, just being judgy through my years and years of past experience doing this professionally, but I don't think that was a good way to go about any of that. I think they were having a good time. I think she ended up being okay, but I think the risks involved with it really, really outweigh it. So anyways, I think that was my video for today. If you guys liked it, please subscribe. If you have any comments, concerns, any information I'm missing out on because you actually watch her stuff and, want to fill me in, I will gladly read it. That would be a good time. I will get up on a regular schedule at some point. Right now, I'm going through big transitions in my life. I'm going through these transitions of moving, my kids starting school for the first time, me going back to work since COVID happened, working on a rental property right now to get it on the market in the next 2 weeks. I have a lot of things going on. It is a process and it's very stressful, and I will get back to a regular upload schedule when I am able to, but until then, I might be a little sporadic. I know that me and my husband are trying to get in some one-on-one time before I go back to work full-time on a night shift job. So we will probably be putting up more gaming videos, which if y'all want to see how cute he is, that would be great, because I like him and he is cute. And I have over 200 videos and 180 of them are him. So if you want to get to know my husband, he's on here, just saying. But that was my video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just have a good one. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.